EA Sports is proud to bring you coverage of PGA Tour golf. Today from 17 Mile Drive on the Monterey Peninsula and historic Pebble Beach golf links. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today, and by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing "From Sea to Shining Sea." Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
Driving it straight, a big part of playing this golf course well, and that's a good start there in the fairway at the first. This ball absolutely piped. It is right down the middle. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yeah, she's got a little under 130 left, probably 129 to the hole. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. What a stroke there, and a most unexpected birdie. 17-foot putt here. Yes, very well read. To 1 under now for the day. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. This one's starting a little bit right.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5. Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, a nice little pit shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
That's it. 2 solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5 and comfortably on for 2.
So now this one, got to have enough to get up a fairly steep slope. This for eagle. Come on, what a putt that was from long distance. It drops for an eagle. Well done. Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. That score moves to 2 under par. Well, Frank, here we are at the 3rd. Severe dog leg left, and I'm just curious how much of that dog leg the big hitters might think about chewing off.
Rich, the game has changed so much. If there's a hint of a breeze behind, I mean, really, have a crack at it with a driver. It's about 350 yards, really, to the front edge of the green. But if not, you've got to negotiate those 3 bunkers on the right side. And, well, depending on what club you want to have to head off the tee, decide which one of those bunkers you want to aim at.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. This Nota, her second from the fairway.
She's left herself with 157 yards to the hole, pin sitting on the left half of the green.
I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, I don't know, what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. A great opportunity here for birdie. Yes, well done. It's a birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Wow, a day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pop bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Oh, that's a gem right there. Well done to knock it in close. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Aggressive play off the tee pays off, ball sitting nicely in the fairway, and a very good chance to get it in tight.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This is an 11-foot putt. Yeah, the good play continues. Now to 5 under on the day. Okay, little 2-footer for birdie, not a problem, and that was well played. Here we are at the first par 3 at Pebble Beach. It's the 189-yard fifth. This was redesigned late last century by the great Jack Nicklaus, who has so much rich history here at Pebble Beach. That's the danger of this back hole location. If you're not precise with your distance, you can run out of green in a hurry.
Awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Boy, that needed to hit the flagstick. It nearly went in the hole, but instead, it runs out quite a ways. Would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. Oh, yes, did well there. That's in to save a par. Frank, here we are. Another good scoring opportunity, the dramatic par 5 6th.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards extra off the tee. So that run out at 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. That will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Couple nice shots up to this point. Ball sitting in the fairway, looking straight at this beautiful green sitting right against the Pacific Ocean.
Chance now for another birdie.
And this may go just a fraction to the right, but otherwise it's flat and it's makeable.
That is crafty right there. A beautiful putt, and the result is a birdie. 11 feet away. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Okay, that's finished off for a par. Frank, the 7th tee is almost spiritual. You just want to hit a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that green. Then you want to stare out at the Pacific with a whole lot of gratitude.
Yeah, when I first played at Rich, I couldn't help but be sort of in love with the beauty of the surrounds. Plus, I couldn't believe how short the hole was. And I thought, well, this is sort of, you could almost throw it on this green. And then I played it on a windy day.
Well, he played it safe, but that's okay there on the front part of the green. That's going to be on the putting surface, and the birdie looks straight ahead. A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. Look here at birdie.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
Seven under on the day. Okay, no problem with that one. Frank, as you know, of all the sports played on land, golf's the one with the best views. This is as good as it gets, but you need to focus now on what's ahead of you. This 8th hole is a real challenge, isn't it?
It certainly is. The temptation is to pull the camera out, but really it's about what club you're going to pull off this tee. There's 2 runouts on the right side, about 250 yards, left side about 270, and really that white rock is a great indicator of the line. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Frank, just the visuals on this second shot to number 8, mind-boggling.
Yeah, this is really where Pebble Beach attracts the best players in the world. Sitting on top of that hill, and you look at this green that angles away from the player on the player's right. Plus, you actually have to look at the putting surface. There's only a small area of flat surface. If you come up, anything sort of 5 or 6 yards short on that putting surface, it will come off. But also, too, you can, if a little bit of local knowledge, don't tell too many people, but you can use the back edge of the green too to roll the ball back.
This is position A, right in the fairway, and 180 yards to go. Now this for birdie.
And And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot, foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Tell you what, if there's ever a good bogey, that might be it. Good concentration there to polish it off. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Frank, as you know, depending on the time of year, you could see gray whales out on Carmel Bay, sea otters feeding on abalone, sea lions sunbathing on the rocks, or you could see none of it because this ninth hole absolutely demands your full attention.
Well, there's a different sort of mammal trying to play this hole. That first bunker on the left side, that shouldn't be in play, but this hole tilts so much from left to right, I think it sort of funnels you towards the sea otters and the whales.
This a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, when you find your ball in the fairway at the ninth, you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly. a good putt. Well done here at the ninth, as that will save par. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6 under par. Just a tap in there for par at the ninth. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33 2 under par. Starting the backside with a 444-yard par 4 10th, the last in this stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Boy, she just seems to be on autopilot right about now. That, another good drive off the tee. Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot, and now pretty good chance for birdie. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And this is a nice, smooth right to lefter. This is the go zone.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. This one measures out to 15 feet. Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Good round going at 6 under. Cleans that up, being the hole. Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, this, you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway finder.
Right, in the fairway. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. This one will play a little bit longer. It's up the hill to that green.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Second shot now to this 11th hole, Frank. It's a short one, but it's also uphill. So what's the key here?
Well, because it's uphill and that green tilts back at you so much, you can't afford to hit a shot that spins too much, and you cannot afford to be short. Now, just remember, these greens are small. This one is only 24 yards deep, so anything in the middle of the green, and you can't really have a putt more than 20 feet. So that's the target. That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
And there's no space for a lapse in concentration here, perhaps a little bit further away than we would have liked, but a 2-putt would be a very good result.
Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Two under on the deck. First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Okay, safely aboard. Right over by it just a bit, and it stayed out wide left of the hole. After a brilliant tee shot, this for birdie.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
The 13th here at Pebble Beach is sort of a forgotten hole. It's only 401 yards, a par 4, but I promise you'll remember it if you make a birdie here, and you'll have a good chance if you put it in the correct position off the tee.
Now that tee shot just finds the first cut. Ball does sit up there, not too much of a problem.
Yeah, that one going to chase down the fairway a little, and it'll wind up perfect. Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. Now a second here from 167.
Good shot, safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Well, that's why on this golf course, Frank, there is a premium on hitting fairways.
You're exactly right. Might be also protecting against a flight, but that did anything other than flight.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, there's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. That's 1 under on the day. Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5. You're going to have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Now, from just under 300 yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5. Frank, it's just a short shot here, this third to the par 5 14th. What makes it so daunting?
Well, you look at the size of the green, Rich, and you would think it's a pretty big target, but then look closely. The flat area on the green, I've got to say, is really 4 yards by 4 yards. And that's it. If you go beyond that, you're in trouble. So you have to be so precise. And on top of that, you can't see the bottom of the flag. You're going a little bit uphill, so there's a little bit of doubt. It's tough shot.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. 15 feet away. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Six under on the day. Yep, we'll take those all day, every day. Just a short putt there, and it is in for her birdie. Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of four bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pop bunker that has to be avoided.
And just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. So this, Iona, her second from the fairway.
131 all the way to the flag today. Pin tucks in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. Oh, it doesn't hurt to leave it short when you do that. Well done. That is a birdie from off the green. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Now the heart begins to race a little bit because you know you're playing one of the greatest finishing stretches in the entire sport of golf. Starting with a 16th, it's only 400 yards. If you can carry that island bunker, you can jumpstart your run to the house with a birdie 3.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grab. After a good tee shot, Iona, this, her second.
139 left to the flag. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, oh, what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
Oh, if that's one ball to the right, it's in. Instead, this one singes that left edge. From 4 feet for birdie. If only they could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie. Two under par for the round. '17th hole here at Pebble Beach, all about history and all about beauty. Frank, what's the best way to make that 3 and get onto that 18th tee?
Well, first of all, it depends where the flag is cut, on the right side or the left side, because really this green is like a figure 8 on a 45-degree angle. On the left side, it's a much longer carry, and you've got to really hit your tee shot properly to make the ball carry that bunker and stop in time. On the right side, you can see, you go with a shorter club and the target is bigger.
Try to fly it all the way back there, but that'll be too much as it trundles over the back of the green. solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Beautifully done right there. That's how you keep good rounds going. A terrific putt to save par. A look here for birdie at 17.
And these are the putts you drill when you're on the putting green before the round. This should have a good chance to go in.
That's 2 under par, playing well. Wow, California's still golden, depending on the view. And Frank, this one is hard to beat. 18th tee at Pebble Beach, here we are.
It's a stunning hole, Rich. Not only a great par 5, because you have to make decisions on whether or not you want to go for this green in 2, but just how picturesque it is. The bunkers you obviously see down the left, just slightly right of the water. But those trees, the one especially in the middle of the fairway that you have to navigate with the tee shot, and the one short if you decide to lay up.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
That's a fine tee shot, but it is a long, long way to this par 5.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. chance now for another birdie. Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. And that's going to wrap up our 18 holes of golf. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Okay, so she'll finish that off for her par here at 18, and that will finish off our round of golf. So yet another wonderful day at Pebble Beach. Though Frank, it's not finished yet, though the sun is beginning to set. You and I are heading to Carmel for dinner tonight. What time do you want me to pick you up?
6:45, my man. The sun should be just setting by there this time of the year. And of course, you know, the big decision is, do we go to the whaling station, sardine factory? I don't know. And also, who's paying?
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.